And he was always on the younger end of knives, so developmentally he needed to catch up. So we didn't get that spot. So.
Yeah, he pitches baseball. He's a point guard in basketball. He plays football too. We have good
number 2, sometimes number 3.
Yeah, Will's 5'6", maybe 5'7". He's been going lately. No, he's not the tallest kid, but he can handle the ball. He can. And he put. Okay, all right there. You bet.
Okay, I have about 300 miles on my bike. If you want to buy me that for Christmas, you definitely can. You can. Because I do have room for one of those in my garage. And but Santa stood down this year, -1 degrees with a wind chill of -17. There's only room for Eric to ride on a day like today, but Steve Burnell stays home.
You in your old age.
We're all getting old. You know,
Are the joints bothering you, Santa?
I got the bike ready yesterday.
Did you?
To come down, and I went -2. No, and the wind chill.
Plus the
roads are. Yeah, you'd end up on your butt. You know, we have a hard enough time when it's dry.
highways are okay, but the sideways are like,
But you have to expect a hard time from us.
Yeah, this is
we're not going to give you anything.
this is Harry wanted us to have the day off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Harry did. Yeah.
Did you get the Harry's?
We're going to take a toast in a little bit too for Harry.
Yeah, I didn't. Wow, did you? Fantastic! I shot through the Dakotas, through Montana, Idaho.
motorcycle?
No, I was in the band. Yeah. You know, and everyone was surprised I didn't do the motorcycle. But I had to hook up with Kathy and down in San Diego, so I needed the van. And you know, I'm glad I didn't trailer it because the speed limit is 55 if you're pulling a trailer. Hi, 55 if you're pulling a trailer.
Yeah, it is.
And it's 75 if you're not pulling a trailer. Wow. So, and they ticket. Oh. You know. Hey, there's Chris.
How are you?
Fine. I stood down. Okay, I got fired. The weather, you know.
Cold for Santa.
Yeah. She said I forget my suit. Yeah, we all bought.
Just didn't want to bring your gold brush out in the salt.
Yeah, I washed and waxed it last year. Oh, that's green.
Did you finally clean it?
Yeah, I did. I went to a puddle.
I felt bad for the bike.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey. I brought it in the house yesterday. I put the air in the tires. I got them all ready for today, and I'm like, well, you know, we'll see what happens.
Not an aluminum bike on this.
Yeah.
It's even
Yeah,
good
look
for
at
it.
that. We gotta keep generating work room because I don't work on it anymore. I got a whole bike shop in the basement. You can come pick up anything you want.
Distance versus even somebody with a bright yellow.
Yeah, and there's
We've
really
had
no
cars
excuse
in
to
the
think
city
weighs
start
like
to
an
pull
ounce
out
and a
and then
half.
stop because they saw.
Right.
And this
Yeah.
is seeing it through a fairing, so.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, they're only that big, you can slap them on a bag or a rack.
But one of the big issues, though, is how they're aimed. So a lot of them are really good if they're aimed right.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that are like the Planet Bike ones that are focused.
Right.
And unless you have them aimed exactly right, they don't work. But some of the other ones have a wider range of view.
I was in West. Yeah, I'm thinking
And we actually end up using front flashers just so that when we have the group, if I can get the person who is sweeping in the back with a flasher,
She's good.
I can always know
She's
where
cooking away. Family
the thing with white flashes.
Gonna bring your jammies. Hi.
Funny story. We were in Mammoth Cave. Oh, yeah. We're down in the cave.
Squirrel up there or something?
And everybody starts, you know, the guy is with us, and the guy goes, oh, look at that. And everybody starts flashing pictures.
he hasn't even had a drink
right
yet.
Away. My wife. It's not as much.
I'm gonna kiss one of the Rudolph. That's Rudolph.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, Santa. Merry Christmas.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. Okay. Yes, it is. Did you bike over? Did you bike over? I did. I took the Harley.
Oh, I don't think so.
The bike?
No, your sandwich?
Oh, no, like the papers. Your little binding.
Uh-huh.
It's a leather set with a cutout in it.
Oh, yeah. Little skinny one. So what you doing down in the
Regular leather.
Yo, shoot your eye out with that. Conga.
I don't know these people. Hey, why don't you go around the building, Mark? Mark, lead them around the building. Yeah.
Riding on these just pristine roads that are just smooth as silk. But this, we just had some just great times. But this was the first time I ever did a big trip like this where I used no regular maps. In the past, I'd go through and do all the research, find them, and did everything online.
Yeah.
All right, and for the most part, it worked out well. Except we ended up riding more gravel. I would say of the 3,000 miles, we easily rode 50, 60 miles of gravel because on the Google Bike Maps, literally it could put you on anything. So we were literally for a short period of time on a mountain bike trail.
Really?
But I told everybody to put 25C tires on if they wouldn't listen,
That's it? 28 would be my minimum.
Well, that's what I was riding.
Yeah.
The other thing was, of my group, we had a little over half the people from Wisconsin, and then the other half were from Texas. Well, the Texans couldn't follow a cue sheet.
That's not unusual.
And so they can't follow a cue sheet, so they're like, can't you make this easier? Well, yeah, I can put you on the main highways, So I tried, every night I would reblend the routes to try to find a route that would be, less likely to be gravel and still a little less turns or whatever. Because, you follow the Google Maps and it's got, one day of riding 60 miles and you got 58 turns,
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, with the Google Maps, they follow the name of the road, not the number.
Oh, I used to know that.
Yeah, so you're following, this highway, and so you're making all those left-right turns. It's Highway 12, but you made 8 turns, and if you just follow 12, you're fine.
Yeah.
And sometimes they call it the highway street name. I've gotten off at Alpha to look for my brother's. My brother works at Allied School, and the first time I went there on my own.
In the Texans'
I
defense,
missed the turn, so I thought highway something else and Integrity Road are the same thing. I got lost.
Where did you get on any freeways?
It's an earlier turn, so we went further into the valley where it just got steeper and steeper, and added miles to it. But it's part of the adventure. It's like
That is. Yeah. But you didn't charge them for this. It's all friends, right? You just
we just pooled our money together.
That's right. Yeah.
So we pooled $100 a day, and we figured, with the hotels, we averaged probably $60 or $70 a person. Yeah.
But that pretty much ended once you got out of the Rockies. You didn't end up.
Well, actually, I had a big problem in Minnesota.
Minnesota's hills.
No, it's not the hills. The routing was so hard because the trails that they recommended were literally grass paths that were old right-of-ways, not even gravel, no line in them, no height, they're just grass. And so you're going to ride your bike in 3 inches of grass? I don't think so. So then,
landed right away, and that's on a map.
it's on the Google Maps, on the Google Bike Maps, is these roads that are not even roads.
That brought all of the goods down to be traded in New York.
Right, they said like a bushel.
Before that, it was Philadelphia, was a big city.
Yeah, they said a bushel of wheat was, whatever, $1, and then after your canal went down to 18 cents.
Yeah.
It was such a significant factor to let the and the towpath over the years was widened, and there was like 4 different versions. And over the years, they had different veins.
Last year on Christmas Day, I was giving away $100 bills, and nobody showed up.
But the thing that was
This year,
also about
I took
upstate
the
New
money from
York
the bank. I'm not
is
going
they
to
have bike highways.
I was open 8 hours last
Not
Christmas.
the paths.
Not one person showed up for a free $100
designated
bill.
as so
I'm not
the
doing
Erie
that program
Canal
no more. You
has Bike
forget
Highway
it.
5, which is the highway
I
that follows
marketed
it,
the best I could.
and it's got great bike lanes the entire way. So you can go on the bike paths, and if you don't want to do the bike paths, you can go on the road with a nice wide shoulder. Some sections of the Erie Canal were better than others, and so you had your choice of going back and forth. It was super relaxed.